Hey guys, we're back. We're back with more Donut Operator. We got some liar. I think this is this is one of Donut Operator. I love that Donut Operator does this because his series Liar Liar Pants on Fire is all about people that lied about police encounters, which happens a lot. And there's actually been a lot of people that have lied that have led to property damage, property destruction, stuff like that. And I get it, it's your family member, but at the same time, lying on national television is going to get you sued pretty quick. That's called defamation. It's something that no lawyer would recommend you commit because it's an easy lawsuit, especially when you're committing defamation against something that happened with a police officer.
This video is sponsored by Helix Sleep. You see, I spent
No.
and I fall asleep way quicker than I normally do. The best part. Neat.
We're gonna skip past that.
That was my body camera coming on the way. It didn't do it though.
How are you? Two things. One, you cut me off without signaling back there on 9W. And two, is this your car? Which drives to you? What's your name? Shane Shaw. And your license?
I just
Cleared all. Do you have the paperwork? That stinks. All right.
I had somebody pick up the car.
Where are you headed to?
I'm meeting my friend here. I just got up.
Where are you coming from? Where do you work at? In Newburgh? Where do you do in Newburgh? All right. Hop out.
So far,
Do
so
you have
good.
anything on you that's illegal?
10 v min. If an officer has to get out of the car, get out of the car. Because they have every right to, and you have to.
Sit back here.
Why am I not now?
Because you're under arrest.
I've said that before. Mims versus Mims. The officers have to step out of the vehicle. You gotta step out of the vehicle.
For driving without a license. Let's not make things difficult. Let's make this very easy. Shayna, let's not make things difficult. Do you have the paperwork with you? No, I'm not following you anywhere. Shayna.
So here's the thing. When officers say you're under arrest, doesn't necessarily mean they're going to take you in. When you're getting a citation, a traffic citation, that still means like you are under arrest.
I can prove it.
Shayna.
I can prove it though.
Okay.
So you're gonna arrest me after I just left work, and I'm a nurse.
I wonder why. So that's a big thing that people bring up all the time too. It's like, I was just coming from work. Like when something illegal has happened and they get pulled over, or they get detained.
After I just left work to meet my friend. This is what you're gonna.
I think I have a theory on why people do that. They think that, if they try to make themselves sound like a functional member of society, somehow their crimes will disappear. Which it doesn't. It doesn't change the fact that you're driving without a license. Doesn't mean anything. Doesn't change anything.
Don't make this difficult.
This isn't anything difficult.
Yes, you are. You're being very difficult right
How am
now.
I being difficult when you're arresting me for nothing, and I can prove that my license is unsuspended?
Oh, she's a nurse? Oh yeah, she did just say that. Well, we're about to see him ask her for her phone number.
That's why you've got to bring it to court and have to carry it with.
If you don't know why Donut said that, it's because cops generally marry nurses. And that's because they generally spend a lot of time around hospitals. So that's why a lot of cops are married to nurses. And also the divorce rate is a lot lower because both parties work insanely.
You at all times.
All right, but so you're gonna.
And that's too. Hold on. Step back here.
You guys didn't get that one. Police officers are notorious for hooking up with nurses.
No. I'm calling my lawyer.
Oh, no, can't do that. Can't jump back in your car, especially after the cop says you're under arrest.
I'm calling my lawyer. Stop. I'm calling my.
Doesn't matter what you're doing, you're jumping into a vehicle, you don't have a license, you're jumping into your vehicle as the cop has told you you're under arrest. No, not okay. At that point, you are immediately preceded as a threat because now that officer knows this person is non-compliant. You're not listening. You're not listening to instructions. He's giving you lawful orders. You're not listening. You gotta listen. And it doesn't matter if you're calling your attorney. You can call your attorney from jail. But at the same time, you just need to call someone to pick up your car. That's it.
Lawyer. I'm calling my
Get on
lawyer.
the car.
I'm calling my lawyer.
Well,
Why are
Kingston.
you grabbing me like that?
You're under arrest and you jump back in your car.
Thank you, Dubs. Perfect observation. Why are you grabbing me like that? Trying to flee, right? Getting into a vehicle after someone told you you're under arrest. It's not a good move. That's smart. Don't do it.
Stop.
117 case. Did you send me another car to my stop?
Why are you doing this?
Because you're under arrest.
Stop.
You don't have a license.
You're under arrest.
Stop.
You can't drive a vehicle if you don't have a license.
Stop resisting.
Is her lawyer the drunk woman from the last video? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if she's an attorney also.
I'm not resisting.
That's the literal definition of resisting right there.
I'm not resisting.
You are resisting. Stop resisting.
This is textbook resisting right here. I love this. This is textbook resisting. Resisting a police officer will you?
Stop it.
Resisting a police officer will say not resisting.
Oh, she's using the I touched home base defense. Like if someone is getting pulled over and they pull into their driveway at their house, it's home base, so you can't arrest them or detain them or anything. Home base. Safe.
You cannot legally arrest me. You cannot legally arrest me. Park.
Yes, I can.
So if someone parks in a parking space, they also get the home base rule where you can't arrest them while they're in a parking space. Oh, this is beautiful. Now she's an attorney.
Stop.
I think if you just park your vehicle, I think it means that you have diplomatic immunity for parking in a Walmart parking spot, a Walmart parking lot. You know, I think that's a Walmart. It looks like a Walmart parking lot. I don't know. It just looks like a parking lot, but I think it's a Walmart parking lot. It's kind of thing that would happen in a Walmart parking lot. But if you park your vehicle in a parking space, you suddenly have diplomatic immunity. Apparently.
Put your hands behind your back.
I'm not resisting. You cannot arrest me. I'm in a parking spot. You cannot legally arrest me. You cannot legally arrest me. Park.
Yes, I can.
No, you cannot. You cannot legally arrest me. Park.
Okay, remember guys, it doesn't matter what you did while committing a crime, what crime you committed. So she probably just ran over a baby, hurted it, probably killed its family also.
Probably drowned a sack of puppies as well. Animal abuse.
Shot at a school bus. But as long as you pull into a parking space, boom, safe.
I'm pulling my lawyer.
I'm going to tase you if you don't get out of the car. Kingston, send me another car. Officer, whoever.
All right, we've seen the use of force continuum all the way up to the taser at this point. So the general rule in policing, if you haven't heard me say it before, is ask, tell, make. You ask them, they don't do it. You tell them to do it. If they still don't do it, you make them do it. And that's kind of what's happened here. He's been pretty professional about the whole thing. Told her she's under arrest. She jumped back in her car. He's trying to pull her out. She's screaming and actively resisting. And so he's like, well, you're going to get tased. Just like the woman from the last video who's like, this is your fault, officer. It's not. You did this to yourself, and now you're going to get tased. Which I'd be very surprised if the taser pros went through that thick jacket. Did you just say head tase, Ghost? That's not very safe to tase someone in their head.
Recording also. Get out of the car. You're under arrest.
How am I under arrest? And I'm in a parking spot. 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 I'm not resisting arrest.
You are resisting arrest, and as we've said, it doesn't matter where you're parked. You'd be really surprised, man, at how hard it is to remove someone, even like a small woman, from a car who doesn't want to be removed from a car.
Under arrest.
I'm not resisting.
You're under
Why are
arrest.
you bending my arm?
Because you're under arrest. You're under arrest.
You're bending my arm. Let go of me.
Stop resisting.
Doesn't look like he's twisting it. I bet he has her wrist bent up, because that's like, that's a really good pain compliant thing to do when people won't do what you want them to.
Get out of the car.
Not resisting.
Oh, I bet she twerked her body and he's like holding onto her wrist to
You are.
do that.
Put your hand behind your back.
Like he has one hand here and the other hand here.
I need another unit parking lot of Buffalo Wild Wings.
Look, I don't know why people. I don't know why people have a hard time understanding this. Saying things and doing the opposite doesn't necessarily mean you're not resisting. Saying that you're not resisting or saying that you didn't commit a crime, you did nothing wrong, after doing something wrong doesn't suddenly magically make it disappear. Saying I did nothing wrong, well, when you just committed a strong-armed robbery, doesn't change the fact that you just committed strong-armed robbery. See, words are meaningless. Actions mean everything. Words don't mean jack all. There's a reason words aren't taken seriously in the eyes of the court. At the end of the day, words are not taken seriously in the eyes of the court ever, for a reason. Because someone could say something and do the complete opposite.
I'm in a parked car at Buffalo Wild Wings, and he's pulling me out of the car.
You see where she started that video? You see that? That's the video that makes it to the news, not the body camera. By the time that goes viral, nobody gives a fuck about the body camera. That's why I started my Liar Liar Pants on Fire series.
You're under arrest. Get out of the car.
He's grabbing me out the car.
You're under arrest.
I'm in a park location.
You're under arrest. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. You're under.
You're not the victim here. I'm sorry to tell you. If I scream loud enough, he'll stop.
Out of the car. Get out of the car.
Resisting.
You're under arrest.
I'm not resisting.
Yes, you are. You're not
I'm not
cooperating.
resisting though.
You're not
I'm not
cooperating.
resisting.
You are.
You're,
You are. No.
you are under arrest.
Go of me. You just threatened to tase me. You just threatened to tase me. Let go
Yeah?
of me. I'm in a parked car. Legally, you cannot arrest
Yes, I
me.
can.
Wait. Does that mean everyone that has ever been served a warrant on a traffic stop was wrongfully arrested? Wait, does that mean that a kidnapper that got caught with a pedophile kidnapper that got caught with a child in his car in a parking lot would not face any charges for that? I would be allowed to continue diddling children? Doesn't matter your crimes as long as you're in a parked car, they can't arrest you. What the fuck logic is that? Doesn't matter your location.
Legally, if I'm parked, you cannot pull me over.
Shayna,
Let
stop.
go of me. Let go of me. Let go. Let go of my arm. You are hurting me.
So it was going to be a ticket for driving without a driver's license and probably just the blinker, not using her signal, cutting the cop off. But now it's going to be like resisting arrest. If she does anything further than this, it's probably going to be assaulting an officer. The way the officer's acting, she probably would have just gotten away with the driving without a license and not had anything from the turn signal. Maybe even that, man.
I'm in a parked car and you cannot legally pull me over if I'm
She's a really tall 6-year-old. Yeah. Just like the last video, if she would have just stayed on the sidewalk, none of this would have happened.
parked. I am in a parking spot.
Get out of the car. Do it now.
He could tase her at this point.
Why am I under arrest?
I explained it to you.
Why am I under arrest? Why? Why?
If you're wondering why she's asking, even though she was already told you're under arrest for not having a driver's license earlier in the video, the officer already explained all that to her. See, that at this point, it's just a show for the internet, because the amount of clout she's going to get and the amount of publicity and the amount of support she's going to get and all the money she's going to get from all these views and the people that are going to start GoFundMes and everything else for her, that's all going to happen now because she made this video, and she's going to get some charges, but they're going to be small charges. And she's going to make the officer pull her out of the vehicle because she's not going to be cooperative, because she's going to get all this internet clout where random people will support her and say, this is a severe injustice, it's a white cop and a black woman, Well, no, it's a standard arrest. That's a standard arrest, and someone yelling, "I'm not resisting." I mean, but what you don't see on her video is, like Donut said, that's the one that's going to hit the news. That's one that's going to go viral. Is her getting back in the vehicle, the officer being polite and cordial, the officer, everything that happened before this woman escalated everything. That's the big picture.
What did I do? I parked my car. I came to work. What did I do? What did I do?
You're under arrest.
He cannot legally arrest me. I'm in a parking spot. I'm in a parking
What is
spot.
that logic? That's not logic.
He just threatened to take me. He just threatened to take me, Mr. Officer.
He was nice with her the entire time.
Put your hands behind your back.
Look, you can't say he didn't give her the opportunity to be compliant. He gave her way more opportunities than she deserved. Frankly, I think the officer should have pulled her off way sooner before she started going live, because that's the
Do
problem.
it now. Put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest. Stop resisting.
She just cooperated. Would she just have her car towed and have to get a ride at most? No, most of the time people driving without a license, you don't even have to get their car towed. You just say, hey man, can you get someone with a valid driver's license who's not shit house drunk to come up here and grab your car and you can ride home with them?
Gotta lock it.
X117 status.
Yeah, hold on a second. Go ahead.
You just can back it down.
I fell on my fucking head.
Oh, anyways, well, she didn't fall on her head. She said she fell on her effing head. She didn't fall on her head. She was dragged out of a vehicle for resisting arrest. While shouting, "I'm not resisting." Don't resist arrest. And what do we learn here, kids? We learned that even though you're saying you're not resisting arrest, while resisting arrest, that doesn't mean you're not resisting arrest. What else did we learn? Don't fight the police? What else did we learn? Don't drive without a driver's license. So many stupid things happen in such a short amount of time. Anyways, like, subscribe, and I want to do some more videos tonight. Hopefully I can get enough done where I don't have to really do a couple videos for a couple days. Probably still end up doing videos, but anyways, like and subscribe. Pretty late right now, but I'm not really that tired, so yeah. Alright, see you guys next time. Like and subscribe for more videos.